Cruise to Condor 1. I've got that intel you requested on Louis Serra. It seems he used to be a researcher for Umbrella.
Umbrella? I should have left him in that bag to rot.
I'm sending you the details. Take a look, but Baby Eagle is your priority.
Copy that. Making my way to the church. Condor 1, out.
So welcome back to Resident Evil 4 Remake. Here's a little bit of cannon welding, I guess. I don't know what to call it. But our friend from last video is now a former Umbrella researcher, whereas in the original Resident Evil 4, I think he was just a cop, former cop. I don't actually remember.
Yeah, he was a. Oh,
You too, huh?
how about that? Remember all the social media buzz from when people thought that the dead dog at the very start of the game was actually Huey?
Yeah, I was about to say, like, this is for all the people who thought the dog in Chapter 1 was could not be saved.
Take care of yourself, buddy.
It turns out, hey, it's that dog.
And yes, Luis was ex-Madrid police in the original game.
Just gotta massage the cannon a little bit.
Yeah, the original plot of Resident Evil 4 did not really have all that much to do with Umbrella. I think that makes the original game the odd one out in that they're like no real ties to Umbrella. No wait, Resident Evil 7 has some Umbrella in it. Never mind.
And 4 does have some connections to Umbrella, but not until much later in the game.
Hey, there's a guy over there. Got away. Oh well. Now that we've got the key from the chief's house, we can take a shortcut back to the village. This is the gate from the right side of the village from when we come in the first time. That's a big ass fucking crow.
Congratulations, you've killed Raven Software before Activision managed to.
No, that key's too big. You need a small key.
Can't I just like shove a knife into it or something?
Nope. It's gotta be a key, and it's gotta be small.
Leon is not able to pick locks.
Damn it.
Oh, you fell for that
Fucking
too.
bear traps. Every goddamn time. The camera being like above Leon's shins really does not help. Oh, hello.
Well, that's a problem.
New enemy encounter. Well,
Yep.
old enemies in new places.
I don't remember fighting a giant collapsing tower.
First things first, inside a bunch of these houses are now trip mines, so be careful just running into them. There's also a lady in here who's ready to axe you.
But did you answer her?
No, I cut Leon off before he could.
Well, I guess we can work on improving Leon's social skills a bit later.
Yeah. And yeah, once the tower there explodes, these dogs show up. Is this the introduction to the dogs in the remake? I can't remember anymore.
That happens, I think, a chapter or two from here.
Well, in the remake.
In both, yeah. Like, after the next major boss fight. And there's a side path where you can go over to see these enemies for the first time. And if you don't go there, it's another, like, couple of maps after that.
Okay.
See, I'm still trying to be cautious about how much of the future game I'm talking about here, because there may be some people who are coming in completely fresh, having not played either version of this game.
Right. Yeah, this LP I hope is an educational experience for all RE4 players, new and old alike, or non-players as it very well be.
And if you have not played Resident Evil 4 and wish to, I would strongly recommend getting the Steam version and also installing the Resident Evil 4 HD Project mod, which, despite its name, is just a complete overhaul of every single texture in the game, and it looks incredible.
We'll touch back on that later. I do want to just roll the camera back a little bit to show what happens if you do manage to snipe that one guy.
Wait.
First slash this
What?
time.
So, if you snipe that guy coming back from the village chief's house, the dogs don't show up. He was the tamer.
Are you kidding me? That's so cool. I didn't know that.
Huh.
See what I mean about this LP aiming to be educational for all RE4 players, new and old alike? Oh, hello, camera. Yeah, we'll just deal with this lady, snap her neck on the chair,
And her
take care
back.
take care not to set off this mine. Come on. There we go.
Sorry, Liquidy Poo. I think we're in the middle of saying something there.
No, I wasn't. I think I was just purely
okay.
reacting to the woman cracking her neck by slamming her chin on the armrest of that chair. Jeez.
Yeah, for the folks at home, our connection is about 80 to 85% stable. Just stable enough to be functional, but not enough to cause some strange gaps.
Yeah, we're using the Discord Singapore server right now because it was more stable than any of the US servers. Anyway, if we want to make our way to the church, we do have to find another way. We're gonna drop down into this well here that was on the right side of the village. In the demo version of the RE4R, if you unequipped and threw away all of your Leon's weapons before entering the village, you could go into the wells early and pick up a special TMP, which I think had like a power upgrade, I think?
Possibly.
Yeah, it did. It had an unusually large ammo capacity, and I think it was slightly stronger than the TMP you get in the main game.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, and you know, it's not in the base or the full game. I would have shown it off if it were. But yeah, just a little fun fact. And I believe once you pick it up, you do, every time you play the demo from then on, you do get the TMP just in your inventory.
Oh,
Yes,
cool.
that's correct.
I mean, it kind of sucks because that was the last thing I did with the demo, but
Whatever you just said, I agree with it 100%.
All right. Well, the other way up over here was through that house with the trip mine that we initially went in when the tower exploded. So yeah, now we're at the church. There's a snake in that box.
Snake! Oh, excuse me, it's a viper.
Yes, you're right. It is a viper. If you remove the poison glands, you can eat it and thus turn Leon into a snake eater.
what a thrill.
Oh, so he was a member of the he was a member of what I think it was a unit in the Marines that had Snake Eater as its code name.
Is there actually a
There is.
a unit that
I'm blanking on exactly what it is, but Snake Eater is a reference directly to the nickname of one branch of the U.S. military, or like a branch within that.
I didn't actually know that.
Man, that's a big skull.
Yeah, it is. It's kind of creepy.
Ah, okay. Just looked it up. It is a member or a former member of the Green Berets, which are in the army, not the Marines.
Gotcha. Well, I think Naked Snake was a Green Beret. I think.
Yeah, so many layers to that subtitle that we just didn't get.
Oh, sweet. You talk about Metal Gear. I love those games.
Just to date this recording, it is June 21st. Nintendo just had a direct, and it has made me optimistic about Metal Gear for the first time in almost a decade. I still can't believe I can say that.
You have the stench.
Wait, what happened? I didn't see the whole direct. All I know is the Mario RPG remake.
Oh. Well, I'm the one with the bad connection, so I'll let Argate talk about it.
Okay. First off, the
Why not try
you
your
can.
hand at a new gun, stranger?
I'm trying to think about what I did here first, but
Only will you need
I went for the
cash,
special
but you will
weapon
need
this
guts
time.
to buy that weapon.
This is the bolt thrower. It is basically, it's your silent weapon.
Be all then.
You can attach mines to it if you want something a little more explosive, and you know the mine thrower from the original Resident Evil 4.
Everyone's favorite weapon.
Rest in peace, classic mine thrower. I actually liked you a lot.
The best thing about the mine thrower was the optional scope that you could zoom in really far. It had all sorts of crazy stuff on the sides.
Just don't get the unique upgrade.
Anyway, to just recap the Metal Gear thing, the Nintendo Direct detailed the contents of the Metal Gear Solid 1, or Metal Gear Solid Volume 1 collection or whatever. It's actually got a whole lot of additional content past just ports of MGS 1, 2, and 3.
A church. I made it.
Oh, hell yeah. On Switch? Awesome.
Yeah.
Switch, PC, PlayStation, Xbox. It's got the fucking NES versions of Metal Gear and Snake's Revenge. Like, holy fucking shit.
I'm never going to play them, but I'm glad they're there.
I just think it's funny
Who
that
fucking
they...
thought anyone would ever, like, talk about those games again?
And I just think it's funny that they had both MSX and NES Metal Gear on there.
Same. I mean, the MSX one's, like, done for
Better.
free with MGS3. But, yeah. There's also the digital graphic novels of MGS 1 and 2.
Oh, that is excellent. I'm so glad I got a Switch when I did.
Anyway, we're at the church now. We also picked up a side quest to go sell 3 or 4 Vipers to the merchant, so we'll do that in due time.
Wow, look at this
I
vandal.
don't like the look of those. Sorry, you first.
I said, wow, look at this vandal.
I don't like the look of those emblems. But whatever.
Very half-hearted vandal. You miss one, says, well, it's not worth it.
Damn it. Condor 1 to Roost. The church is sealed up.
And Baby Eagle?
Negative. Nothing yet. But they sure do have this place locked up tight.
I see. I can think of one reason they'd want to do so.
Oh, she's here. That's for sure. I'll find a way in. Condor 1, out.
They're hosting a surprise birthday party for Baby Eagle. They don't want her to know, so they've locked her up in the church while they finish preparations.
One logistical error, though. The party takes place in the church. What have they done?
Oh, no. Well, I mean, these people, they've lived a very nice agricultural life. I don't think they were ever very good party planners.
They'll figure it out eventually, I guess. Okay, so I think, according to this map that has no words on it that we're somehow reading,
The lake. Let's hope for no more surprises.
we can get the key to the church at the lake.
And that's actually not a story trigger. You do not need to pick up that map.
You know, I've never actually not picked up the map just because I'm inclined to just interact with like everything I notice.
Yeah, same here.
You see an X button prompt, you gotta mash it. That's just how these things go.
So, speaking of buttons, what controller layout are you using? Because some of these prompts look alien to me.
I'm just using the default RE4R layout.
Ah, okay, because I use the alternate one that's supposedly closer to RE4, where reload is on right bumper and you sprint with A. And
Yeah, that sounds right to me because I was recording the Switch version not that long ago, but yeah, the remake's layout is a little more akin to what you'd get out of a modern video game.
Though for some reason, on like the default, from what I remember, evade is clicking in the right stick,
Ugh.
whereas on in the control scheme that I use, it's B or circle.
Okay, so there's a little trapdoor in the safe room there that'll let us get to where we need to go. It's a really minor roadblock, all things considered, because we could just turn around and open the gate.
Yeah, and for those who have not played the original had much smaller maps that were divided by loading zones. So anytime you see Leon really taking his time to open a big door like that, that is the remake trying to simulate the segregated map structure from the original.
More or less, yeah. I also wanted to mention that in the little nook where we got the side quest to destroy those two twin emblems, in the original game there was a puzzle based on the tombs that are in front of the church.
Yeah. And the little emblems in the headstones were part of that original puzzle, too.
Yeah, I'm not sure why they opted not to recreate it all, but, you know, they gave us something simpler, and I'll take it, I guess.
I mean, that puzzle was kind of busy work, especially if you have the solution memorized.
Yeah, that's fair.
Sorry, must have slipped.
And then,
That is inappropriate, sir, please.
You know, that...
I commend Leon for having the restraint to not say "see you next fall."
All right. So this section is a little more combat heavy than the original game, where it's just a couple dudes on the bridge. Now there's a lot of dudes, and this whole structure up here.
Nice parry, good job.
Sometimes I can do really well with parrying, and other times I let flaming dudes just grab me.
There is.
Frankly, I'm impressed you're still not dead.
Out of the way.
Oh man, this is just parry central over here.
I'm just glad you left behind the guy that was busy humping the door frame.
You know, I'm just gonna leave him to his business. I don't need to get in the middle of that.
He deserves a slow and painful death. Best not to interfere.
How did I not get his head? There we go. I forget. Have we mentioned how the bolt action rifle had a way more detailed reload animation in the original game?
I don't think so, but it definitely did. And a weird quirk, which I'm not sure is on the Switch version, but or it might have been fixed. But on the earlier HD versions, the one that ran at 60 frames per second, all of the bolt action rifle's animations were hard coded to 30. and it wasn't fixed. So it looked really stilted and awkward. Oh, that's so nice.
Oh no! Oh, never mind. His money stayed.
Okay, it wasn't very nice for those two, but...
Bye, guys. But yeah, the I didn't actually know about the reload animations looking really weird in the initial HD versions of this game.
Yeah, it's really noticeable on PC especially. It's possible they might have fixed it for the Switch version, because that was obviously several years later. But I'm going to see if I can record some footage of the bolt action rifle having that weird stilted frame rate.
Good of those guys to throw their lunch money.
Oh yeah, it is nice of them to give us their money as they're falling. I was gonna say Leon's reload animations are less detailed, but I think that's in service of Leon being able to reload while moving now.
Yeah, exactly. It's an unfortunate compromise for playability. Is that because now Leon can reload while moving? That it means that only the top half of his body is animated during those animations.
Yeah, and the game is so much faster that like the honestly kind of slow animation from the original game just kind of
Good luck finding someone big enough to use this thing.
would really kind of put you at a disadvantage.
Who's the client putting out these quests?
I'm pretty sure it's the merchant. Anyway, coming into here, there are so many crows, and they all die to a flashbang.
Yeah, it worked like that in the original, and they obviously, the developers realized in the original that you'd want to do that, because it's like there's a whole circle of crows, and the one in the middle always drops a flash grenade to make up for the one that you used.
Yeah, unfortunately I didn't replenish that one grenade, but oh well. I got a sapphire out of this, which is good.
I guess in the right circumstances, you could substitute that as a flash grenade.
What I was hemming and hawing about over at the merchant's inventory earlier was whether or not I wanted to buy the flash grenade recipe now. Because you can craft flash grenades in this game, which you should definitely take advantage of, because flash grenades are kind of the best tool in your arsenal.
Maybe not so much in this early section of the game, but later on, they definitely become more or less essential.
Honestly, even early on, like, they can be really good to get you out of a bind when there's like a dozen dudes just like swarming you. And you know, Dr. Salvador is not immune to being blinded. Just immediately open him up to a melee attack.
Well, of course, he still has one eye open. See, if we had C. Jacobs here, we already could have made that fucked up one eye joke back in the first video. But I guess we'll have to carry on that tradition in his stead. See, I've watched your older Let's Plays. I'm a fan.
Alright, before we go down to this room with the purple torch, let's just go claim everything we can. If it hasn't been clear yet, the purple torches are an indicator that you're about to run to the merchant. Also, I have filled up the attaché case. Oh no.
Make a green
Combine
green.
those two green herbs. Yeah.
I'm just gonna make some ammo, I guess.
I guess that works too.
It didn't help. Okay, now we're good.
Pressing the coward's button.
I know that the auto sort button can be very controversial, but honestly, I'm not 18 anymore. I don't have the patience to go through that crap.
I mean, I do if I don't have any other choice.
Oh, I didn't know you were 18.
Wow.
I mean,
Sorry for toxing you there.
I guess if you want your mandatory attaché case sorting needs, you can always pick up Saverum on Steam.
I started playing Dredge earlier today, and that's a game where, the inventory management and shuffling that around is essential to the game flow. I would not want an auto sort in that game. There he is.
Oh, you could have. Oh.
I think that was one of the last ones I got. I think I had to use a guide for that.
What could I have done?
I didn't realize.
I ended up having. Oh.
I didn't realize you could shoot that one so early.
Wait, how else could you have gotten it?
Yeah, because there's one per chapter.
Well, I kind of did that the hard way, and I suppose I will explain when the time comes for that.
All right. In any case, the merchants tip their...
There are enough weapons here to get a party going.
Well, it's nice to see that Leon cares about Baby Eagle's party more so than the villagers do.
Good stuff.
But yeah, the merchant does refund you the money you put into upgrades, more or less. He's just a really nice dude, is all I suppose.
Well done, stranger.
I don't know if if he refunds you all of the money you put into an upgrade,
Good luck to you,
but it's
stranger.
appreciated that you don't. It's not just like the usual 50% of what you get put in.
Right, customer. Well then, what can I do you for? Oh, we're starting to get an idea of your tastes, friend. Come back anytime.
Oh yeah, one other thing about the bolt thrower is that the bolts you use as ammo can be retrieved. If you haven't attached mines to them.
And if
So
you
it's
didn't aim high.
Economical. Yeah, that too. Anyway, let's pop into this elevator.
Nothing hurts more than a bolt that you aimed a little too high and it pops up on the map, but you can't pick it up because it's literally out of reach.
There's only one rule. Shoot the targets as they pop up. Simple enough, am I right?
Now this is what I call anti-piracy measures.
You do well. I'll make it worth your while. Knickknacks and whatnot. Anyway, have fun, mate.
So welcome to target practice. Every time not every time, but there are a couple sets of 3 courses that test your mastery of different weapons. This one is the pistol. Shoot at the pirates, not the sailors. And you get bonus points if you shoot the medallions.
You're an artist. Reload.
I am fucking garbage at this, so don't expect perfect runs at all.
Hey, maybe I should have recorded these for you. Like, I ain't perfect.
I
but-
mean, if
Oh, come on, really?
Please stop
Like
shooting
I
the
said,
village people.
like I said, I am fucking garbage at this.
Wow, I'm
Well, the
getting
game seems to
burned
think
by that.
otherwise. It thinks you are at least an amateur.
Isn't B the lowest rank? Or is that C?
I'm pretty sure it's C.
Okay.
I mean, you got 1 reward, so...
One. Begin. Double kill.
Alright. So this is the sniper rifle round. It can pierce the pirates.
You're an artist, mate.
It does take a little extra to shoot the barrels down, though.
Beautiful.
Well, that's why you shoot their head when it's poking out.
Yeah, I don't know why I kept insisting on the barrels.
Very good.
Glad to see the merchant is giving you some positive reinforcement.
Brilliant.
I'm glad he is.
It is appreciated.
And that's the game.
There you go. That's
Oh,
better.
nice.
I'm a little disappointed I missed one target, but whatever.
I'm speechless.
So you get gold and silver tokens for as your rewards for doing these.
And you'll find yourself out of ammo, mate.
Alright. Stage 1-C is pistol and sniper. So choose your weapons accordingly.
Yeah, the rewards you get in this shooting range are much better than they are in the original, where you got like bottle caps with intentionally tinny voice quotes from the rest of the cast, and there was one for each one for each character model in the game.
I loved those things.
That's that's kind of funny, actually.
Double kill.
I mean, they had their own novelty charm and you know stuff like that.
You
but
also
it was
got- You also got like boatloads of pesetas out of the deal too.
yeah.
You're an artist, mate.
There you go.
And yes, the currency this game uses is the peseta, despite the fact that that Spain adopted the euro in, I believe, 2002. But again, it makes sense for like a backwards town or backwater town like this to you know, still be using the old currency.
Yeah, this is a rural part of Europe anyway, I guess. Alright. So, right by the elevator is this gacha machine. Put in tokens and get a reward. The goal, if you use gold tokens, your reward is weighted to be more rare, I guess?
Oh, I wonder who that is. I haven't met anybody by that name yet.
It's weird. Who has a name that's just a bunch of censored pixels? It's very strange.
All right, get some craft bonus on shotgun. I like that. That's good.
Yeah, so this is where you go if you want more attaché ace charms. Also, fun fact, the charms are all just like lower poly versions of the models from the original RE4.
Yep, it's very good. I like it a lot.
Yeah, it's real cute. Don't feel like you gotta min-max the shooting range though. You can totally do fine in this game without any of the charms.